My little kid just came back from school, and I think it would be a good idea for us to have a look at what he has in his school bag. Well, let's open it up and see what exactly is there. Okay, so that's his lunch box. I think it should be empty right now. I'll have to check. Yeah, it's empty. I'm giving some food to my kids because they don't like to eat in the school canteen, and I do want them to have something, at least something during the school day. So yeah, so that's his box. Some water. This is a book holder. It works like this. You just put on your table, put a book here, and it's more convenient to read a book when it's in this thing. Well, I will show you how it works a bit later when I take the books out. So he has some antibacterial wet wipes, a few napkins. What else? Oh, that's his school pass. Each kid has a school pass. And each time they want to enter the school, they should simply, lean this against the special place there, and they let you in. And as soon as this thing gets in contact with the system, a parent receives an SMS that the child is in the school. The same happens when the child leaves the school. A parent gets an SMS that the child left school. So everything is under control. So okay, this is something that you definitely shouldn't lose. A couple of plasters just in case. That's it for the first part. I better put this back in order not to lose it. Alright, now the big section. And here, of course, we have books. That's his English book, his literature, his Russian, his notebooks are here as well. And all of the books, as you can see, are wrapped in a special cover. All the notebooks as well. This is typically Russian thing, to wrap the notebooks and the books in special plastic wraps. So we have books, more books, more books to come. And we have this. This is a school diary, or I guess it can be called an organizer. So that's how this thing looks, how Dnevnik looks inside. Over here you can fill in information about yourself and even a photo. So what do they have here? Your name, your school, the school's address, but the most important here is your parents' contact information. So your parents' address and your parents' phone numbers. This is important just in case something happens with a child, for example, on the street while he's walking back home. People can always take this, and find information here, how to contact his parents. Well, I'm meeting my kids from school and I'm taking them to school, so, we're on the safe side here. But if the child, is traveling to school and from school all by himself, this might be useful. So in here you can write information about your subjects and the teachers that you have for each subject. This place is for the time of your lessons and breaks. Usually this is left blank. What we will need here is this part. Now the rest of the pages are the same here. Yep, the same. So this is for 1 week of studying. It's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Well, Saturday is usually blank because we don't study on Saturday. And as for the rest of the days, you have a schedule of your lessons here. And the homework is supposed to be in here. Like you can see that for the Friday, my kid already wrote down his homework. Yep. And this space over here is for writing down children's marks for something that they did in the class. And the teacher usually puts a mark in here and a signature in here, for the parents to know that it's the teacher who put the mark here, not the kid himself. And by the way, this organizer also works as a means of communication between a teacher and parents. Yep. So, for example, if your kid misbehaved during the classes, if he talked or if he didn't follow the teacher's instructions or anything else, a teacher writes down her comments somewhere here or here where the blank space is, and she asks for the parents to take some action, to talk with the kid. Each parent is supposed to inspect his kid's diary, his kid's organizer once a week to see whether there are some remarks from the teachers, to check the marks and everything else. And in order to let the teacher know that you've seen it, a parent is putting his signature over here. Yes, that's the place for signature. And at the end of this diary, as we have some formulas here that might be useful for the kids. More formulas. Where's the final page? I can find it. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Yeah. There's a page here for all your final marks. Yep. So as you know, the school year is divided into 3 parts. So you're going to have grades for each subject for each part of the year separately, and then you will have a final mark for each subject. So the names of the subjects go here and the marks go here. This school diary, or how should I call it, an organizer, is something from the past, is a leftover from the past. I'm not saying that it's bad to have it, because actually it does organize the kids, to write down the important information, to have everything that he needs at hand, But nowadays we also have a substitute for that. If in the past a child could say that, oh mom, I lost it somehow, I can't find my uh, my diary, and unfortunately I cannot show you the marks that I've got, but everything's okay, really, I have no bad marks. Nowadays it won't work like this, because we have a special website that a parent can open anytime and see all the marks that his kid has. Actually, they have a lot of information there. You can see information there about your kid's schedule, about the time of each lesson and the time of breaks, when they have lunch, when they have breakfast. There's all the information about the homework and stuff like that. And they also include some sort of assignments there. So they have little tests attached to the homework. You can open them up and do them online, and then send all the results to the teacher at once. So this is really easy and helpful. That's his pencil case for what? For colored pencils. Then another one with the stuff that he needs every lesson. Now let me explain why all of this is here. No questions about this, no questions about this and this, but we do have questions about these. Well, every kid needs green pen to write down the letters that he has to memorize in the words, because sometimes we have words exceptions that you have to memorize, and in order for them to memorize them easily, they're using this green pen. They're writing the difficult letters with green, and they also underline some difficult part in the words also with this green pen. As for the scissors and glue, well, our teacher usually hands them out the rules, especially that concerns Russian language, and they were supposed to cut pieces of those rules out and glue them into their notebooks and to memorize them, to learn them by heart. Okay, is there anything else left here? Oh, what's that? It's an apple. Well, it means that they had apples during breakfast and he took it with him to eat it later, and now it's here. I was lucky to find it while it's still fresh. Because, I do get such surprises from time to time when my kids take something, usually some fruits like apples, oranges, tangerines. They take it with them from the school canteen and then they forget about them completely. And then I guess like after a week or two, I am saying, what happened? Why are your books smelly? What's going on? What's the smell from your bag? And then I take out fruits that already have fungus on them. They're wet and sticky, and I'm like, oh, God. But, boys are boys. Yeah. So, an apple. Is there anything else left here? Only this little notebook to take your notes in, and yes, and I guess that's it. Well, I promised to show you how the book holder works. You put it on the table like this, then you take your book and put it over here. You can choose the different angle if you like make it like this, and then you open it up at the necessary page like this. Yep, press it down and it stays on the table like that, and you can read the text. It's more convenient to have your text like this in front of you than having it flat on the table like that. It's necessary for every kid to have this because they believe that when a book is like this, it causes less damage to the eyes, to the eyesight, to read the text from this angle. I'll see you in my other videos. Don't forget to subscribe and put the like button for my video. Have a good day. Bye bye.